Well, since I moved here 4 years ago, it of course ties a lot of things with my culture, with my Indonesian culture. When I eat Indonesian food, I know that I'm home. I know this is like what my tongue needs to like taste. Not like, I mean, American food is good too, but I would rather eat like Indonesian food where I can relate, because I grew up with it for like 18 years.
For the food, my mom, she sometimes makes these sticky rice wrapped in bamboo leaves for a Chinese holiday, and that kind of it's more common that the food that she made for the holiday is more common in where she's from, so it makes me feel closer to where my family is from.
For my parents and I, we grew up on completely different things. Like back in Vietnam, they didn't have the privilege to go out and to a restaurant and buy a dish. They had to make everything themselves. And as for me, like I can go out and like buy a burrito or pizza, and we kind of grew up on different things. Like they eat more like kha, which is like anything stewed or braised, and anything gan, which is like a vegetable soup. And like I can eat like most American things while they can't. So it's kind of hard for us to have a meal together since we want different things.
Between me and my parents, I'm a second generation here, and my parents grew up always having to make their food at home, never really going out, and for the most part that's kind of what they had me and my brothers doing when we were growing up. But after a while we ended up like having a difference in like preferences. Like my parents will still want to stay home and just make food, and me and my brothers will always want to go out, so we never really eat together anymore, so there's not much time for us because of that generation gap.
Definitely finding ingredients for me, because even though I'm too lazy to cook, sometimes I want to cook and then the ingredients that I need to buy is not sell anywhere. And when I want to buy like Indonesian legit food, it's like $15 to $20 per meal. It's hella expensive, so I would rather buy pizza and take it home. Yeah.
I'm really picky. Like I get really tired of the things we eat at home. Like again, I said it's like the same thing. It's kha or gan. It's like so sickening. So I always want more variety, and I end up having to go out a lot to buy food, and it's like a waste of money. I'm a little indifferent about it. Like, I mean, it's great that like different types of food can blend together and like you can make something completely new. But I personally don't like it as much because like sometimes it tastes kind of weird, like something spicy and something super sweet. It's like, I don't think it works together.
I haven't really had any fusion food, but I think it's unique that they put two culture, two different foods from cultures together and make one.
For me, it helps me realize that although I'm living here in America, I still have those roots, those ties that come from my parents who are from the Philippines. And it just kind of brings us all together as a family, and it just helps us relate to one another.
When I'm home, I eat Chinese food, which is what my mom makes. So that's my Asian side. That's what makes me Asian. And when I go outside, I buy food from fast food restaurants or other chain restaurants and eat their American food. What I eat outside and what I eat at home is what makes me who I am.
So why is food important to us? Because it is one of the few things, if not the only thing, tying us back to our Asian roots. Because it is part of our American lifestyle. Because it is identity.